in our society today, where physical appearance is so important, it may surprise us to realize that her appearance is never mentioned. They didn't talk about her appearance. They didn't describe what her hair looked like, or what kind of clothes she wore, or how tall she was. Her attractiveness comes entirely from her character. See, today, let me just go back a little bit. Genesis 1:27 says, God created us in his image, which is a perfect image. So we should look for perfection in how we appear, but not in the clothing, not in the makeup, not in your stocking shoes, purse and hat. It's about the character. Because if you got a toe-up attitude, I don't care how good you look. You good. I mean, I know growing up we used to say, how did she get that guy? She is ugly. But it wasn't about the beauty, nor was it about her booty. It was about her beauty, her character on the inside. But I'll tell you, a man would rather have an ugly woman with a good attitude than a pretty woman with a bad attitude. What we see in Proverbs 31 are character traits. She demonstrates these qualities before marriage in such a way that Lemuel would be able to notice them and anticipate them becoming a reality of marriage. See, if you're dating and you got a bad attitude, your chances of marrying a good guy are 0 to 9. But if you got a good character, and the good character, there's some traits. I gotta watch, because I cater now, and I watch women at the table, and some women don't know, and I'm not knocking on them, I pray for them, that don't know table etiquette. You know, when a man take you out to dinner, as my pastor say, you don't want to see one. Eat like you know how to eat. Keep your elbows off the table. And when you're done eating, if he take you someplace nice, the waiter or waitress is waiting for you to turn your fork upside down on that plate, so they know to come take your plate. And if you keep your plate up and you're sitting there complaining, hey, they came and got everybody else's food. They got their plate, they ain't got my plate. Well, you haven't signaled it. There's some things you need to know before dating. You know, we quick to jump out the car. He opened my door. But you quick to jump out the car because we have women who say, I can do everything. Well, you can't be a everything woman if you want a Mr. Right. Because what you're going to get is, well, she don't want me to be a gentleman. She don't want me to open her door. You know, she can do everything. You know, he's looking for a lady. A lady will sit in the car and wait for him to come around. Now, I'll tell you a little story. When my husband had come to my house, I was still living, I had moved out. I was living next door to my mother. I didn't move far. And he came down the street, and I bet with one of my friends that he would turn around and come back. And so he did. He made a U-turn, he came back, and he parked. And he begged for me to come to the car. Well, I was raised by a woman who had 6 daughters. And so I was told never to go begging for a Negro in his car. So I said to him, and he was like, I said, get out the car. And so he came over and asked me out. See, you don't go running to the door because he begged. You got to be a lady about your sit there all poised and and wait for him to come to you. Don't be quick to get out the car. Don't be quick to get in the car. Allow him to open the door for you. Pull out your chair. You know we can do all those things. But a real man wants to be able to do those things for you. These are prerequisites toward marriage. And then your attitude got to be right. You know, read some books. We don't want to read on etiquette at the table. Read about good conversation. conversation. Don't make your conversation about complaining about the kids, complaining about your child. Because what he's going to pick up on, she like to complain. And I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm trying to have a nice evening. You know, so think of, if you can't think of that, talk about the weather. You know, talk about your shopping spree. You know how fun you had shopping. But she is a strong woman. You got to be a strong woman because women, especially as African American women, we have to be strong. Because we encounter a lot in the workforce. We encounter a lot with men, especially if you pick the wrong one. And here I'm going to just talk about picking. Me and my husband was at another church a couple weeks ago, and these two ladies, he was helping them put their stuff in the car. And he gets in the car and he said, you know, Felicia, them two ladies told me they looking for a husband. And so I said to him, what'd you tell him? He said, I told him, quit looking and wait on him. And that's what we got to do. You can't go looking for him because the Word of God says a man who finds a woman finds a good thing. In other words, quit looking. He is looking for you. But if you got Mr. Zero hanging around, you're not going to ever see him. If you're used to having the 0 and not the 10, you're going to draw the 0. Then you got to ask yourself, I challenge you to go home and look in the mirror. Because we go to the bathroom and we look in the mirror and we really look at, is our hair, you know, in place? You know, my lipstick on, my eyeliner, my clothes look good, we all like this. But we don't ever take time to look into our own eyes. Look into your own eyes. And then when you look in your own eyes, have a little piece of paper there and write down